All right, check this out. You guys are back on the official Blue Devil reaction page, and I'm Blue Devil. What we got going on today is a video from a page that I've never really seen before. The page is called the VBC. V as in Victor, B as in boy, and C as in cartoon. All right. The video is titled "I signed my first autograph in prison." Chito Ranas on being a signed rapper while locked up. Of course, Chito Ranas. All right, salute to him. But before we press play on this video, check this out. As you guys can see, we did a little modification. We got the screen logo different, the blue one with the face. All right, the only thing that needs to change now, it is the beat. As you can see, the logo right here, bam, right? Is different. All we need is a beat. So I usually go through Misfit Soto for all my beats. You know, he charged me a decent price and he hooks it up. But this time I want to give somebody else an opportunity. So to all you beat makers, producers, whatever you call it, no disrespect, send me your samples or a real pack to my email. All right, haterworldmgmt haterworldmgmt@gmail.com. All right, I'll listen to what you got, and whoever I pick, we'll talk business. All right, send them over. Let's get it going. I want to pick a new one because I don't want to keep using the same one we use. Right. With that being said, once again, this is the official home for all the Blue Devil reactions. They all going to drop right here. Now, I know yesterday we said 2 per day, 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., but they're too close in time. That doesn't give them time to grow, right? So what we're going to do is 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. That makes it 113, right? So at 11 a.m. every day and 3 p.m. every day, even on Saturday and even on Sunday. All right, so make sure you guys follow through with 11 and 3. Now check this out. As you guys can see, this page says we do vlogs. I'm uploading the first vlog right now from last week. They're going to be for members only until I get the ball rolling on the vlogs, all right? So anybody that wants to see the vlogs, you have to become a member. Go over to the main page, look on the tab that says members, and you will see the vlogs right there. I will start labeling vlog 1, vlog 2, vlog 3, so that way you could keep up to date. Now, vlog 1, I go to Fontana. I go to a store called Frank's Collections. I go to a couple other spots, and then we go to the studio for the doubleheader of Maria Latina X and Young Chach. And Mr. Negative TV is in the building. All right, so that will be available sometime later today, but you gotta be a member. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Let's get this page to 10,000 subscribers. We're right around the corner. Let's run it up. All right. Every video, just comment, whatever it might be, and like the video. With that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video. Chito Ranas on being signed to King Lil G while being locked up. Let's go.
Within that same year, actually 3 months later, bro, like King Lil G hits me up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shit was out of nowhere. I didn't even know this nigga even heard my music or nothing. He just hits me up, tells me to pull up. I pulled up and he helped me out.
Like on Instagram or what?
Yeah.
He sent the DM?
Yeah, and then I sent him my number and we chopped it up. And then I went to LA and like he showed me all the love and shit, you feel me? Like he put me on in the show too and shit, like that, because of that. Okay, when I met G, that took my career like boom.
Really?
Yeah, but when I left AK47 boys, it's like the best decision, don't no lie, for me as an artist and as a man, cause it blew the fuck up. Cause I feel like,
all right, so look. He said he blew up as soon as he left AK47 boys. 47 boys or AK47 boys? Of course he did. You know why? Because he already had that King Little G stamp. Bam. without that, you probably still would have been the same artist you were before you met King Little G. And this is not to praise King Little G or to put him on a pedestal, but sometimes, bro, you need that cosign. You need that little push. You need somebody to be like, hey, look at this artist. He's fire. You know, because you could be doing a lot of great music, a lot of great content. You could be dope at everything. But if you don't got the right promo or marketing behind you, you're going to be stuck, my boy, because your audience is your audience. You need somebody with a bigger audience to give you that little bit of push, you know. And once you left, people were like, oh, we rocking with this fool because we heard him on AK47 boys. So let's rock with him. Let's go.
Like if I were to just stick right there, I'm always just gonna be like under somebody, you know. And over here with me, I tell myself what to do. You know, I could drive. There's me. You know.
I don't think it's really. Okay, I get what he said. He said that if he would have stayed with King Little G, he would have been under somebody, which is very true. You're gonna be an employee. You're going to be somebody's. You know, when they have time for you, you're going to be the priority. And when they don't have time for you, then you're going to be sitting on the shelf, right? That's how it be. But he said as soon as he left, he's able to do what he wants. No, I think you were able to do whatever you wanted with AK47 boys. But now that you're on your own, you're the boss. You're the head honcho. You're the guy in charge making the rules. It's like me. Right now, I do what I want when I want. Well, I always have. But still, though, right now, I do what I want. If I go get a job, just say American Cholo hires me. I got to do what the homie says. Even though I have my input, it's his platform. So if the homie says, hey, fool, we run it like this. If he says, hey, fool, this is the way we do things. You feel me? And right here, I'm going to run it how I want to run it. So if I want to crash it, we going to crash it. If I want to take it to the top, that's where we going to go. So I totally understand what Chito Ranas is saying. All right. But without that King Little G push, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation.
I run my life, you know? So that just feels great. Like I feel like thanks to him, he actually gave me that, like the push.
It's like a confidence booster as an artist, right?
I'm like, all right. In the beginning, I was kind of nervous. I was like, man, what if I leave and then the fans take it like, oh, fuck him now too and shit, you know?
Leave where?
Like if I left AK47 boys. Okay. Cause I didn't know how to act like an artist back then either. You know? I wasn't answering his calls. I wasn't taking it serious. I wasn't even recording. You know? But then all of a sudden it's like I tried, but then I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna take it serious, I'm gonna do it on my own. You know? That way if I fail on my own. Yeah. You know? If I fail over here with him, he's gonna be like, damn, why did I even sign him?
So wait, so you got initially signed to a.
Hey, that's fire that he's thinking like that, right? He said I was planning on leaving AK and I was, plotting what if I leave and the fans don't like me. Listen, that's a boss mindset. You're already thinking 2 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead. You're already thinking like all the what ifs. That's fire, bro. Because you're trying to plot out your next move. Most dudes, bro, they just wing it. Well, whatever happens, happens. So it seems like Chito Ranas was interested in his career from day one. But you know what's so fire out of all this 2 minutes that we've been into this convo? What's fire is that he's been able to give King Little G his flowers and not shit on him. He's able to say, hey, without him, I don't know where I would be. And that's dope because nowadays most artists, they all think it's because of them. We all seen Nelson. Once he left OTR, he said, I made OTR. No. The Chinese man made you, bro. No, Osolis is Asian. The Asian man made you. He made you. All right? Before the Asian man, you was just out here with no tattoos. But that's how it be. So salute to Chito Ranas, bro.
AK47 boys? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. See, I had no idea. And what year was this?
Fuck, I forgot because I went to jail that year too.
2018?
Yeah.
2018?
Yeah, I went to jail that year.
And so they like it was just like some homie sign shit, or was it like
No, like,
you like a real
he
artist?
actually signed me. He actually signed me and all that.
Okay, so damn, so
Yeah, Head on Max was there too. Like he signed Head on Max. Head on Max was there. MC Sinatra, he was there too. Like,
how did that
those are
feel to be
fire.
like, damn, I'm
no, it
actually
felt
getting
cool because
signed?
like it just. I didn't take it like that. Like I got signed. I just felt like, damn, now I got a job.
Mm.
You know, you gotta understand. Like once like
Hey, hold on. Let's go. Let's see what he says.
contracts is involved, it takes away like, damn, this is not just like you can't have fun with this shit no more. Now you gotta keep your word.
Yeah.
Now
That sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. That sucks, bro. Look, when I started doing this reaction, I started doing it. I knew it was a business, but I was sort of doing it. You know, how can I say it? I had a lot of revenue coming in from other places, which I still do, right? But at that time, it was like I ain't tripping off these reactions. You know, if it goes, it goes. If it don't, it don't, right? And it started to go, and then it started to become like a job, because now it's like the people that are watching want more and more and more, and it's like I'm getting money over here, and this is not making me that much money, but I got to do it, because if I stop, then I'm gonna fall off, and people are wanting to watch more. So it started to become like a job, and there was a little point where I started to hate it, because it was like, damn, bro, I gotta go to work today and drop videos. Man, I gotta, even though people think that it's not hard to drop videos, look what time it is, bro. 4:30 in the morning, bro. All right? It's a job. It's a job. And a lot of things, when they become a job, people lose interest, bro. That's how life is. People lose interest because they're like, man, I gotta go work for the white man today. You feel me? Hey, but it is what it is. I get where Chito's coming from.
it's a job.
Yeah.
Now it's serious. You know? So I didn't know how to take shit serious, man. I was stupid back then.
So what's that convo like? Letting them know, like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing. Was it hard, or were they
No.
like supportive?
Nah, nothing. Just that's it. Went my way and that's it.
And so what was it like being incarcerated but also having this notoriety as a rapper? Like, did you see a difference?
Yeah, like I signed my first autograph in prison.
What?
So that shit was like, yeah, and then the other one too, the homies pull up like, hey, bro, my sister listened to your shit. Like, can you write her an autograph and shit? And I was like, yeah, I got you.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, all right. And then all of a sudden, the homie Lil Sig, he's down right now. OJ's brother, he actually like came in and he was locked up with Lefty too, you know? And when he seen me, he's like, hey, you're Chito, huh? And I was like, yeah. He like, hey, fool, you popping. And I was like, yeah. And everybody tells me that, you know? But then he tells me about his brother, and then I ended up hearing about his brother back then. Like, I already heard about him. You know, like, okay, this sounds cool. And then I heard about his cousin Xander, and I was like, oh, I actually know them fools.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know them personally and shit. He's like, nigga, I'm gonna link you up with them, right? So that, I'm like, okay, I probably do got a little motion then. And then I remember calling my girl, I'm like, hey, babe, though, am I popping? Because I wouldn't hear shit. I would tell him too, like, hey, nigga, did I die out? Because I felt like I died out. That's just me being me, though. Like, man, like, damn, am I still popping?
I remember back like in, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you the year, but I saw the video of this fool where he was fat with an AK and a sombrero. He was wearing a sombrero, like the cowboy boots, the Centenario. And I wasn't into YouTube at that time. I was too busy doing some other stuff. But I would log in every so often and check out like whatever's going on just for like one day, and then not do it again for like 6 months later. And I saw a video of this fool. Now I know it's him, but at that time I didn't know. And he was a fat dude with the sombrero, the botas, you know, the Chalinillo look. And at that time I thought it was pretty dope, because I was like, you got the paisa look, which I rock with that, and you rapping the Chicano rap. That's gangster, fool, you know, because there is nobody doing that. So I guess you could say he did have a buzz, you know. But that's how I first found out of Chito Ranas. Let's give this a few more minutes. Let's go.
am I still competing and shit? And he's like, bro, you're doing great. I'm like, all right. But when I came home and I seen, I was like, okay, shit. Oh, we up. We're up right now.
Did you have what was your biggest song out by the time you were having to go sit down?
The first time or second time?
The first time.
Norsac Baby, huh?
Norsac Baby?
Yeah. And Patrullando. Patrullando actually too. But Norsac Baby kicked it off, and Patrullando was like just pretty much like, no, Patrullando kicked it off, and Norsac Baby pretty much like put me on the map.
That's just kind of crazy to think that your first autograph you ever signed was in prison.
It was a little homie too, like, you feel me? I'm like, all right, come on.
Were they trying to get you to rap in there?
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's like some shit where it's just like, hold on, I'm not gonna dance when you tell me to dance. Bro, it's because
like there'll be homies and shit, like there'll be the homies all kicking it, like different races just rapping, bro, and they'll be like, Chito, come here. I'm like, nah, not me.
Why not?
I don't do that. I wouldn't I freestyle, like, what the fuck is that? Like, dance. I'm like, fuck you, you know?
It's like a comedian. Yeah. It's like, yo, tell a joke. You're a comedian? Let me hear it.
I get that, but fool, you the homie, you know, and the homies in there are bored, and sometimes it's like fool, come on. Like when one time I did some county time, and there was a paisa in there. He was my bunkie, and that fool was sin corridos. That shit was tight, bro. He sang me one, not to me, of course, to like everybody, but he put my he asked me shit about my life, and I gave it to him, and he composed it, and he sang it, and that was tight, bro. That was tight. You know, it's been so long, bro. I don't remember the homie's name. This was 2004, maybe. Salute to the homie. I know he went upstate, and I ended up doing like a county lead or something. But sometimes you'll be bored in there, fool, with the homies. But I get what he's saying. It's like, fool, like, I get what he's saying. Hey, but regardless, salute to Chito Ranas for giving King Lil G his flowers and not being like that other bozo Nelson and acting like he, you know, bam, right? With that being said, we're going to kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. Like the video, share the video. Once again, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. every day for reactions. Make sure you tune in. Vlogs, episode 1 available right now. Members only. And make sure you guys visit tonight on the Hater World. We got Donnie Loke. He a brother going up to the 200 Boys podcast. And with that being said, salute to everybody. You guys already know I'm Blue Devil. Producers, send me your beats. Hater World, mgmt@gmail.com. And let's get it.